right now on 5 on your side at 10.
Steamy struggles. The weather impact alert for 2 more days with triple-digit heat indices around St. Louis. I'm tracking when relief arrives.
Tonight, more room to play at the JJK Community Center.
It does a lot for my heart.
The new features of the planned expansion. Confusion in the county council.
We're going to continue to do business as usual.
A removed member sticking around. The hire leading to the controversy. Right now, we are still in a weather impact alert. The extreme heat hitting the whole region, and it's sticking around a little bit longer. Good evening. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Kelly Jackson. Our heat advisory will now be in effect until Thursday in the metro area. Let's get straight to Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell. You have been following these extreme temperatures, Scott.
102 today, tying the record high, which was set back in 1881 officially from Lambert St. Louis International Airport. We have the heat advisory now extended through Thursday evening. Hot afternoons are going to continue. Listen, today was the hottest day that we're going to have in this spell. But we're not cooling off much at night. We're still 92 degrees in town right now. The showers and thunderstorms that have provided some relief, they're all to our north and west, and it appears as though we won't have much of an opportunity to see any of those storms creep our way overnight. It feels like it's still around 90, even in the outlying areas. And tomorrow, our forecast heat index values climb above 100 and probably just shy of 105 degrees. But here's the thing, tomorrow's the 3rd day. And Thursday will be the 4th day. That's consecutive of having 100+ degree heat index values. And that heat has a cumulative effect on our body. It really starts to take its toll. So we have the heat advisory for the metro area through Thursday until 7 o'clock. Yes, it's going to be a little bit cooler tomorrow and into Thursday. And yes, there's a chance we could see some scattered or isolated thunderstorms. But the big cool down is going to have to wait until later in the weekend. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes.
It's been a whirlwind of a day for St. Louis County Councilman Dennis Hancock. Hours ago, a judge removed Hancock from the council amid allegations of a nepotism hire.
But then a second judge restored his position. 5 on your side's Robert Townsend joins us live from Clayton, where council members met earlier today. Robert.
Kelly, Dennis Hancock is accused of hiring his stepdaughter for a county job. Now, he says it wasn't intentional and he will fight to keep his county seat. 3rd District Councilman Dennis Hancock didn't physically show up for Tuesday's St. Louis County Council meeting. Instead, he clocked in virtually on this TV screen.
Member Hancock.
Aye.
Hancock voted as usual amid stunning allegations that he hired his stepdaughter as a county administrative assistant.
I did want my daughter to come to work for me. I freely admit that. She's qualified. I trust her.
Tuesday morning, St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell filed a motion to remove Hancock for what he called a nepotism hire.
You did not intentionally commit the act of nepotism?
No, I wasn't aware that it was in the state constitution.
But Bell's petition states Hancock's stepdaughter was performing the duties of the councilman's administrative assistant as of August 19th. Bell says Hancock violated the law when he used government funds to pay his relative nearly $25 an hour.
I may have made a mistake. We rectified the mistake, and no harm was done.
The prosecutor filed a motion to expel Hancock from office. A judge signed off on that, but hours later, a different judge gave the councilman his seat back.
I'm happy that the judge ruled the way that he did.
Unfortunately, Mr. Hancock was not served, which is part of due process.
But County Executive Sam Page says in part, quote, Mr. Hancock has admitted he violated the Constitution, so the best thing he could do is to step down so the issue is no longer a distraction.
We're going to continue to do business as usual until, sometime as the judge tells me not to.
And as of right now, no future date on all of this has been set. Of course, we'll continue to follow it. Live in Clayton, Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Tonight, 2 people are in the hospital after a crash on I-55. Traffic was at a standstill for close to an hour earlier this evening. The Illinois Department of Transportation says an IDOT truck was hit from behind by a semi-truck. One of the victims has life-threatening injuries. Illinois State Police are still investigating the crash. And we're learning new information about a deadly shooting in the city's Mark Twain neighborhood. Police identified the victim as 19-year-old Ryan Alexander. He was shot and killed inside his home last Saturday. Police still searching for a suspect. Alexander's family has started a GoFundMe to pay for a funeral, which has raised over $1,000.
There are new questions tonight about spending in St. Louis public schools as the board just finished considering yet another hire. Megan Kernan was at the school board meeting where officials are talking about bringing in a retired superintendent to help the district.
At tonight's school board meeting, officials discuss hiring Dr. Joylyn Pruitt-Adams as a part-time consultant to help the acting superintendent, Dr. Millicent Borashade, this school year. Borashade was named acting superintendent after Superintendent Keisha Scarlett was put on leave more than a month ago. This comes as city and state leaders are auditing the district's spending. Dr. Adams is a retired superintendent from the Riverview Gardens School District. Pruitt-Adams would be paid $185 an hour as a part-time consultant with a cap of $40,000 in pay overall. The school board's president, Tony Cousins, says Pruitt-Adams would serve as a mentor, providing 5 to 6 hours a week of support to Borashade.
The district is going through some challenges, and as an interim superintendent, she's going to need someone with the expertise that Dr. Pruitt-Adams has to come in and give her support through this time.
The proposal will be voted on in 2 weeks on September 10th. If it's approved, the contract would be from September to June 2025. Reporting in downtown St. Louis, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
Tonight, a former Franklin County middle school coach is behind bars charged with multiple sex crimes with a minor. Former Riverbend Middle School coach Dustin Cowsert appeared in court today pleading not guilty to 6 felony counts for sex crimes with a student. Merrimack Valley Superintendent says that Cowsert was placed on leave before the school year and has been terminated. Local child advocates say parents and teachers need to watch for signs of abuse.
You notice changes in behavior, things that seem off. Maybe they're a little withdrawn. Maybe they don't like to go to school anymore. Just those changes, and then starting to have those conversations and being ready for whatever comes at you.
The district is fully cooperating with the investigation.
Missouri's Planned Parenthood is fighting for its funding. Planned Parenthood, Great Rivers and Great Plains filed a lawsuit against Missouri after being told they're being removed from Missouri's Medicaid program tomorrow. Affiliates hope to block this law to get reimbursed for helping Medicaid patients. This is the 3rd time lawmakers have tried to block funding to Planned Parenthood in Missouri. 5 on your side's political analysts weighed in on the legal battle.
So far, the courts in Missouri have seemed to say that Missouri cannot discriminate against a health care provider who receives Medicaid funding according to federal law. And so that would likely be the case again. It's not clear why this situation would be different than it has been in the past.
Experts say this could be a 2-year-long case. Planned Parenthood plans to keep accepting Medicaid patients when the law activates tomorrow. Other Missouri laws will also go into effect tomorrow. That includes a raise to the minimum salary for teachers to $40,000 a year. The changes to the senior property tax freeze also kick in, allowing those now 62 and older to apply. There are also multiple new public safety laws coming, such as one raising the age a minor can be tried as an adult to 14 years old.
Tonight, a hometown hero is on a quest to give more children in the Metro East a chance to thrive. Right now, construction is underway on a major expansion of the Jackie Joyner-Kersee Center in East St. Louis. 5 on your side's Brent Solomon has a look at the multi-million-dollar makeover.
Y'all know what you're doing? What we gonna do? Tell me.
For most people, you don't get to look a decorated Olympian in the face every day. That's not the case for these young people.
Sometimes the first one here, the last one leave.
Despite a team in place, Jackie Joyner-Kersee wants to see the magic that's changing lives.
They love seeing me as much as I love seeing them. And I think you have to lead by example.
For 24 years now, children and families have come to the JJK Center in East St. Louis for academics, sports, and arts and crafts. Now they're ready to take it to the next level.
Whole campus is right about 100 acres, so we're constantly building.
This year, the center broke ground for a big expansion. This will soon be the site of the JJK Fan Innovation Center, featuring classroom space.
It'll also have an amphitheater
and a community kitchen to prepare healthy food that's grown on site.
So we're going to have aquaponics as well, and the green and grow space that is there. So we'll be able to grow food in there all year round. That's one of the other grow spaces.
The expansion is music to the ears of parents who have fond memories of this place.
Rain, sleet, or snow, we were here.
This 33-year-old came here as a third grader.
And all the programs we had here helped cultivate everything that I do now, from basketball all the way to computers.
He now has a master's degree and brings his daughter so she can make something of herself.
Yes, it inspires me, motivate me, to keep doing what I'm doing.
The miracle on 25th Street, the house that Jackie built, is now no longer just a house. We're developing into an entire campus where we can continue to service the community.
And it was amazing to see that work in action. The $20 million addition is expected to be finished sometime next year. It will also boast new fields for baseball, football, and soccer, and a wrestling center. Private donors and state funding make it possible.
We are learning more about why organizers canceled a popular barbecue festival in downtown St. Louis. Last night, organizers canceled Q in the Lou, saying they couldn't get enough corporate sponsors, saying in a statement it was due to downtown public safety concerns. Now, a spokesperson for St. Louis Mayor Tashara Jones says there may have been issues within the group. Mayor Jones's office hopes to continue conversations over the next few months about bringing Q in the Lou back next year.
The NAACP calling out an education failure.
I'm not surprised by the numbers.
Black students getting left behind in school. What needs to change to save St. Louis students? Former President Donald Trump indicted again in the election interference case. The changes in the new filing.
Thunderstorms may bring some of us brief relief from the heat the next couple of days, but that's far from certain. The weather impact alert now extending through Thursday evening. We track how high those heat indices climb the next couple of afternoons.